Hey, welcome to a quick by our standards My Hero Academia discussion. I've been wanting to talk about Mr. Gentle Criminal since we first met him. I love him.
He's a very interesting character.
I
Very,
love him.
very.
Yeah, now the main thing we're going to be discussing in this one is kind of our thoughts on his character, our thoughts on where his character is going to go, and kind of if he's maybe inspired by recent events with the whole Logan Paul shit. Because some things are a little too conveniently timed. So yeah, Thurman, what's your thoughts on just everything I mentioned there?
Uh, when he was first introduced, I didn't really know what to think. To be honest with you, I would when he was introduced, I was kind of skeptical about him. To be honest with you, because I was just like, okay, we have a new villain, so we're gonna see how he gives off. He gives off. I believe he's French or whatever. He gives off a very
hmm
foreign, I fen- fencing uh style, because he's technically is a YouTuber. So I'm curious to see where his character will go.
Yeah, I
He,
have a
he
couple theories. So here's what I'm thinking. So I do think that just because of the pure timing, I gotta imagine that some of this is like inspired by the Logan Paul stuff. Because I mean, let's just face it, we have a Japanese writer who's writing about a YouTuber who is basically whoring out himself for views, going around acting like a dick for views. You know what I'm saying? You get the parallel there, or like correlate parallel.
I mean, it makes sense given the fact that some YouTubers have interviewed some people from Japan
hmm
about their thoughts on Logan Paul, and let's just say some of them were not very happy.
Oh, I know. And see, so what I'm thinking is going to happen with this guy is because especially if it's like based off of the Logan Paul stuff, I think that what Horikoshi might do with him is kind of like have it be like a lesson in pushing stuff too far, right? So I think it's going to
Mhm.
start out innocent enough because we know from whatever chapter it was that his plan is to like invade the school during the culture festival, right?
Yeah,
So
because he's trying to, you can consider Stain and the Villain Association be like PewDiePie or some
yeah,
other famous
he
YouTuber,
was he was jealous because Stain got viral videos.
and then after that, the League of Villains, stuff, and, like, I don't know who the League of Villains could be on YouTube for YouTube references, but,
Right, but the Smosh.
yeah.
No, not Smosh, non-shitty Smosh. Um, but what was it?
So,
Rooster Teeth.
oh, I don't know if Richard Teeth was as bad as
Oh, I
League
wasn't
of Villains,
saying
but
bad. I meant popularity wise.
okay, okay.
I love Rooster Teeth.
So so I'm very I don't know. I My memory is really really bad, but I think
I'll
I
tell you.
think I think we've got a glimpse of his quirk, right? I think.
Yes, we saw him. It's very up in the air right now. We saw him kind of like do this thing where it seems to be film strip slash editing involved because he basically said cut and then like there was this weird film strip effect and then everyone was just on the ground.
So that's gonna be very interesting.
It seems OP, but I obviously there's something we don't know about it. But like my thoughts on where his character is going to go is like I said, I think that he's going off of the whole like don't take shit too far. So I think he's going to invade the school with like innocent intentions in mind because it's clear that he's not a bad person per se. Would you agree with that, Thurman?
Yeah.
Because he seems like he's a dork. He's a fucking dork. So I think that he's going to like invade the school with just the intention of getting attention and then accidentally do something fucked up. Like I think he's gonna like. It depends on how dark Horikoshi go with it, but like I could see him potentially accidentally killing a student or unveiling some information that would very like damaging to the world or maybe he accidentally helps the League of Villains in some way. Like what I think is going to happen, and I think in his quest for views, he's going to do something really bad on accident.
Oh yeah. I mean, because think of it like this. It might involve Airy too, because think
Yep.
about it. Everything's coming together. We have the culture festival, which is basically made to make the 30 years feel better.
Mhm.
That then we have Aerie coming in. We have Lemillion coming in just to make Aerie feel better, you know. And then
Mhm.
we have this guy playing the Crash the entire thing. There's a lot of stuff that he could do here, which I'm kind of hyped about
I'm
because
hyped too, man.
there's a lot of stuff you could do here when it comes to this character because we don't given by his personality, he does give off the Logan Paul vibe of
I
he's
know.
never been told no.
Yep.
So and what makes it worse is he has a little admirer. I don't know if that's like a
Yeah,
friend,
Love Lovely or whatever the
sister,
fuck her name is. Yeah.
sister or daughter or whatever.
No, it seems like some the vibe I got was that it was just like one of his few fans that like actually like found him in real life and then became his like cameraman and editor. I don't think
You
it's
know,
anyone related to him.
but either way, it's gonna be something to do with how she might be involved as well. Because
Yeah.
his big thing is just trying to get more views
Hmm.
than the League of Villains and
Well,
Sting.
we even
And
saw him. He robbed a place and then he left the money there because he didn't even want it. He's like, I'm not here for money. I want attention. I love him.
I'm honestly I don't know. I it's up in the air what type of and I'm curious to see how he's going to break in to the
Yeah.
culture festival as well.
Exactly, because they're supposed to have good security, and that will also think about the bad press that's going to bring the school as well to have another break-in from an idiot like him.
So, because a few things might happen. So he breaks in, and what he could be doing, what Gentleman could be doing here, this could be setting up for future references for how UA is going to be looked at in the media. Because if he breaks in and does some damage,
Yep.
it's gonna set a chain reaction. It's not only
Mm-hmm.
but twice now, I believe twice. Uh, the school has broken into, and the whole point of the dorms was to protect the students because class 1A had been deep need into a bunch of villain shit and all the other stuff. So with this guy breaking in, this can make it seem like, oh shit, even we even put the kids on campus and it's still dangerous. So where do we go from here? So if he ends up, you know, breaking in and starts causing all this havoc, this may as well be UA could be considering, on the verge of closing here because we all know if a school isn't dangerous for kids, then
Yeah.
even if you have a bunch of heroes, then the parents are going to be like, and the media are going to start, questioning about like, is this where we want our kid, the future generations to go to, and blah blah blah. And it makes it even worse now that All Might is retired.
You're
It's
right.
it's, it's going to be it's going to be interesting to see how well he does this. But I can see a lot of political afterwards when
Oh yeah,
Gentleman
I mean that's
in.
kind of been a big theme with this series. Like you have Eraserhead's hatred of the media as well, but like I feel like whatever he does is going to have innocent intentions, but he's going to fuck up a lot of things for the world. Like I think that
Hmm.
that's the vibe Horikoshi's going to go with here, right? Like you're just an idiot with a camera, but you have no idea how much damage that one idiot with a camera can do.
Oh yeah.
I also have another side theory I had too when I was talking to my buddy Andrew about this. Is potentially because I get the vibe that he has a really OP quirk, you know. So
Hmm.
potentially he's an idiot with an OP quirk. So I could almost maybe see Shigaraki kind of getting to him, like finding out about him through like if he gets famous through this video. I could see Shigaraki kind of recruiting him and kind of like manipulating him through like, oh, you want views? I can tell you how to get views, you know?
Yeah. So he's kind of like Okiyasu from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure Part 4. It's where he has a really OP stand, but he's a moron, so he doesn't know how to use it
Mm,
like how a smart person would. That's how I feel like.
yeah, and can you imagine? Because we know Shigaraki has like stepped his game up considerably since the whole like all for one shit happened. You know what I mean? Like he is like an
Mhm.
entirely different person. Would you
Yeah,
agree with that?
yeah.
because like look at just look at what he did with like when he basically ambushed the truck that was moving Chisaki. That was hardcore. Remember that?
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was. Oh, I love that scene
This is
so
a guy
much.
that's not gonna. He does not care. I do not see him caring about manipulating, doing whatever he has to do. And I feel like he's gonna look at this guy. I can totally see this happening. He does the video. He looks at this guy and says, "Oh, that guy not only has an OP quirk, but he looks really manipulatable." So I could totally see them being like, "Oh, you want views? We'll get you views. Just do this and this and this." And then what he's telling them to do, he just thinks is like a stunt, but really he's like actually like doing horrible shit for the villains, you know?
So what would happen if the Yakuza got their hands on Logan Paul?
Yes, Logan Paul, just go dab on your haters with this machine gun. Yeah.
Oh my god, it's just so funny.
So fuck yeah. I guess in closing, because this is gonna be like I said, short one for our standards. I gotta head to work here. But closing thoughts. I am hyped for Gentle. I loved him immediately when I saw him. I loved him as much as I love Chisaki. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, "What? Nani?" Because they're edgelords and they only like their serious characters. I like my goofy characters just as much, and I think that you're the same way, aren't you, Thurman?
Yep.
Goofy characters for the fucking win. All right, there's a reason I almost said. There's a reason Hisoka has moments of goofy, but there's a reason Usopp is my favorite One Piece character. I love me some goofy characters that have the ability to be serious, which is why I'm assuming he's going to be a goofy character that has serious repercussions, which is why I'm excited to see how Horikoshi goes with that. And one
No,
last thing,
nothing.
kind of his
Nothing.
character analysis discussion video. I love his stupid little fucking I can't say quirk because that's powers, but I love his fucking thing where he like tries to pour the tea all epically and always misses. That makes me laugh every time. I love that shit so much. Oh, but anyway, final thoughts and predictions on his character, Thurman.
I'm nothing better than a goofy character who knows how to be badass. So I'm excited to see what Denneman's gonna do. I'm excited to see what Kirk is gonna be. The debating side of me, and then
Mm-hmm.
I really hope that I get some type of that my prediction is correct, that we're gonna get some type of political stuff, because
I'm sure we will.
if Gentleman does this well, then he could be getting all the views that he wants.
Fuck yeah.
So
And
I'm hyped.
I think Horikoshi's done such a great job of like making me like I'm rooting for him. Like I want him to get, I'm like, oh, like you know what I mean?
Hmm.
Like the way I worded it to Andrew when I was talking to him, I was like, I find him endearing the same way I find a puppy endearing. It's like probably insulting to him, but it's because he's so cute and he's just so stupid. It's like David's derp puppy. David, the derp. Remember the derp, David?
He's
Oh
playing
yeah,
Hitman
the
right now.
derp.
Yeah. The new villain is David's puppy, confirmed. But yeah, I guess and plus last comment I'll make is I need to see a cosplay of this man, and I need to see the cosplayer doing the tea shit. I want to
Spilling
replicate
tea
that so
everywhere.
badly, like fucking hold the cup like way down and just like spill it all over. Like, huh?
Oh, you gotta carry a lot of napkins to clean it up at the convention.
Oh yeah, exactly. It'd be hard to do at a convention. You'd have to do it outside, like in the front. Oh, glorious. But yeah, thanks for joining us, everybody. We're gonna try to be doing these weekly like random theories and discussions. We did the hiatus one last week. You can go check that out. David, I'll ask you to maybe put it either in the link or a card to it. And then we're doing this one this week. We're gonna try to have like a weekly like theory discussion video along with our manga chapter discussions that we do as well. So yeah, thanks for joining, everybody. Peace.
Deuces.